Hey friends, Ifeanyi Chukwueze here. Welcome back to my channel. It feels great to have you once again. Our economy is in serious mess right now. Our currency has nosedived. It is on the way down. Like things are falling apart. Prices seem like we are in a price war right now in Nigerian economy. The center could no longer hold. Not even the center has control or idea of where the country is heading to. A friend of mine made a call southeastern Nigeria only a week ago to confirm the price of cement to be 5,005 this same February. Today is 18th of February 2024 in Lagos State has skyrocketed to 9,000 plus. Okay, if you are still comfortable with what is going on right now with Nigerian economy, my research on the search engine only last week to find out the worst economy, 10 worst economy in Africa, not Western Africa, Africa as a whole. Somalia was number one worst economy in Africa, followed by Zimbabwe. Then Nigeria came third, courtesy of fall in the value of our currency. No thanks to the currency devaluation by the president Ahmed Tinubu. As it stands right now in Nigeria with regards to inflation and the prices in the market, we are not sure of today, and tomorrow is unpredictable. What you buy today, by the time you return to the market tomorrow, the price will baffle you, being inflated in the market. So is our currency being deflated. Exchange rate on the high side, naira to dollar is uncomparable. As at last November, naira to dollar was 700 naira, but today naira to dollar is way above 1,600 naira. This is this I'm talking about November 2023, and today February 2024. Naira to dollar exchange rate is way above 1,600 naira. We run an economy where the government indifference over all that matters about our citizens. Our economy is left in the hand of monopoly and oligopolists. Very sad. The masses, the Nigerians are pushed to the wall. It's all messed up. The economy is all messed up. Courtesy of wrong leaders who are unremorseful. But we had the opportunity in our hands during the last federal elections. We could have made amend, but to no avail. But powers above and the election umpires hijack the election results and decide to make their own preference instead of the right candidate. How long is this hardship? How long is this hunger and starvation, unemployment, no road, no light, no water? How long is it going to last? Is there any hope? Is there any foreseeable future for our bit? The Nigerian economy right now is unpredictable. The last time I checked, $100 right now in Nigerian economy could comfortably afford an accommodation, whereas our 100 naira could hardly afford a loaf of bread. That is how bad it has gotten. The rot is so much. Alright, sorry about that distraction or diversion. However, the subject I'm about discussing with you, I'm afraid is not practicable in Nigerian economy as it were right now. We don't have a free market. We are all price takers. We don't bargain price in the market. We only have monopoly and oligopoly where price is being fixed. If you can't afford our goods and services, go home and die. or go home and sleep. It's only applicable. I'm talking about demand and supply. It's only applicable on the foreign exchange market or on the trading platform or in the Western economy where there is freedom of entry of buyers and sellers, where there is full knowledge of every situation in the market, where the factors of production are unhindered. They will exercise their rights at all time. Stay through this discussion. I'm going to take you and show you demand and supply on the trading platform with story, making out story with it using the candlesticks. First, what is demand? You may ask, we want to know what is demand and supply. It has been defined and described. Demand is the quantity of goods or services the buyer is willing. I'm afraid it's not practicable in Nigerian economy as it were right now. We don't have a free market. We are all price takers. We don't bargain price in the market. We only have monopoly and oligopoly where price is being fixed. If you can't afford our goods and services, go home and die or go home and sleep. It is only applicable. I'm talking about demand and supply. It's only applicable. The seller or supplier is willing to sell more at higher prices when prices are on the rise, while he is selling less, willing to sell less when prices are on the low, descending. I will use salt as a case scenario. The law of demand and supply remain constant with all other factors being constant. I want to use salt as a case study. The prices are almost constant all the time. It take a long period of time for price of salt to change. So the law of demand and supply, if the supplier brings so much or so little to the market, the demand will be constant because the if salt for domestic use are demanded as at the quantity needed. Nobody buys salt, bags of salt to store in the house. So that is why this is inconsistent. Prices of salt is inconsistent with the laws of demand and supply. If you are offering so much to the market, it's not going to so much affect the prices. If you are offering so little, it's not equally going to affect the prices of salt in the market or the demand. Another case scenario is a typical example is luxury items, gold, luxury cars. These are on the foreign exchange market or on the trading platform or in the Western economy where there is freedom of entry of buyers and sellers, where there is full knowledge of every situation in the market. Another typical example of situation or goods that are inconsistent with the law of demand and supply is luxurious goods or call it ostentatious goods that appear to be expensive, say gold, say jewelry, say cars, latest cars. The prices are high. The prices, even though the prices are so exorbitant, so high, it does not affect the demand. Even though the quantity that will be demanded will not be as much as expected, like every other common goods, but the buyer will still afford afford it as at when needed. The prices here, even though the prices are so high, it's so expensive that should have discouraged the buyer. The buyers are not being discouraged because they have the money and they must obey their thirst and their hunger. They must exhibit their pride by affording those goods. They are willing to pay any amount for those goods items, and the seller is willing to raise the raise the price higher so that you could make excess profit. These laws of demand and supply has exception whereby they are inconsistent. A typical example is salt. The more quantity of salt supplied to the market, the less that are being purchased, and the less quantity supplied, the less being demanded as well. So instead of the more supplied and the more purchased, it is the opposite. And the less supplied, the price remain constant. So the demand or the buyer remain indifferent whether the quantity supply is less or is more. Secondly, another example is luxurious goods, goods that are expensive in nature, say latest cars, latest jewelry, gold. These are expensive items that can only be afforded by the rich. They are willing to pay any price to afford these goods, and the seller, the supplier, are willing to raise the price for these goods, and the buyer, the demand is unchanging. The price go up, they show no indifference, no bias to the price. They don't discriminate over the price. They have the money, they want to display pride, they want to display their wealth, so they are ready to buy at any cost. If the cost is high, they are buying. If the cost is descending, they are buying it because it is a necessary goods. I will see you on the other side. Before then, consider subscribing. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the like button, like, comment and share. It's very necessary to the health of this channel. For this channel to be sustained, it require your subscription, it require your like and share, and comment. Let me know what you feel about the quality of this video, if perhaps there is need for improvement. I will incorporate it in subsequent production. Please hit the button, subscribe, like, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm waiting for you there. All right, welcome to my home screen. Welcome to my home screen. I'm on AUDUSD chart. This is candlestick. Okay, right now here I want to use this screen, this present screen, to explain support and resistance. For instance, let me describe support. Support is below the candles, below the candle here, while support, you can see support is described as, look at my hand, here is the ceiling while here is the floor. My palm below is the floor, while my palm above is the ceiling. My palm below is the support. It can support any weight. It can support any object, just like the line I ruled across underneath my candles. This line represents the floor of the market or the floor of the room. These candles, for instance, these candles, they all represent a part of my story right now. On my screen, I have the blue candle and the red candle. The blue candle represents the the buyers in the market. It represents the bulls in the market. For instance, in the forest market, we have two sets of buyers and sellers. We have the buyer, we have the seller. The seller represent the bears, while the bulls represent the buyers in the market. You can see the two candle on my screen right now. The blue candle represents the bullish candle, which represents my buy. While the red candle represent the bears, represent suppliers in the market. The bulls represent the demand, the buyers in the market. As it were, you can see this candle for this blue candle, the bullish candle. You can see it's full candle. It doesn't even have a wick. It doesn't even have a whip, a wick up or below. This candle, this candle is standing on top of on top of another bullish candle. This bullish candle, that's the one that stands on the support, opened and closed. Then the next candle, this very candle started started from where the first candle closed. We have two candles here, two blue candle, bullish candle. The first, the one one and two. These two candles, they tell us a story of demand. Demand, no matter as the prices are going up, and on this scale, on this axis, I have the prices, and beneath here, I have the dates and the prices. These two bullish candle, let me disclose them once again. These two bullish candle, the first candle opened, it opened at the bottom here where I draw my support here. And this right here where I draw my support, it opened from below and closed on the top. And this next candle started from where it opened, regardless of the price, and started buying. As the price was going up, it continued, the demand continued to increase until it got to this place, to this height. That is where the demand continued to go up until it get to from bottom to the top. Then you see another candle, bodiless candle. You see another candle, this bodiless candle here. This candle represents a doji, and we call it gravestone doji. That is what this candle there represented. This gravestone doji, when as it appear, it signify the end of bullish higher prices. As the buyers get to this height, where I pointed right now, they could not longer buy due to higher price. They could not afford more higher prices. They show indifference there over the price. Then after them, you see you see them you see them, they went up, the price further went up here to that end, to that end, to this end. They couldn't continue to buy due to higher prices. Then the sellers, since they could not longer afford to sell much of more of their goods and services due to the higher prices in the market, then they came in and flooded the market with goods. The sellers flooded the market with goods. So the price is now continue to come down. From here, they push it to this end. They push the price that was previously here, they push it down to this end. When the price ended here, it closed. The market closed at that point, and the gravestone doji. At that point, the market closed. Then the seller continued to sell, continue to sell, continue to sell until they got to this support on the floor of the market again. That is where they sold until they got to the floor. When they got to the floor, these are the sales. You can see the candle, the red candle descend on the descended at that point. They sold and got to this point here. They got to this point. You can see the last red candle on the floor. There has a wick. There is a rope. There is a rope here on it. If you look, check very well, there is a rope. It has a wick. Has a wick here. At that point, there is a wick. That is where the BS sold up to. Then they now show indifference. Then that wick that appeared there shows price indifference. The buyers could no longer buy at that point in time. They sold all their goods. Let me say the seller sold all their goods. Then price began to rise. It rose and exposed the wick right there. Then the market closed at that point. Then the buyers at this point here again continues buying again, buying and got to that height again. While the sellers are the one that took it down here, brought the price here down. Then this one took it up, took it to that height back. What am I saying? Let me let me that being said, resistance. It's called resistance, I mean to say. The line I just drew right now is referred to as resistance. At any time the candles go beyond the resistance, it is could likely continue to go up and never descend until the end of the trend. The market is horizontal right now, making high, high, low, high, low, high, low. That was what the market support. Here is resistance. Here is support. Here is resistance. While here is support. Support. Support and resistance. Support and resistance. We can see where the two. Let me draw again. Let me draw my support again to make it even more clear. This is how we know support and resistance. This is resistance. The up is resistance, while the down is called support. So resistance and support. Resistance and support, resistance and support. You can see it's making high, low, high, low, high, low, high. That is what the market is making at that point. What more can I say? At this point in time, where this scenario plays out in the market platform, as it were on a live chart or on a live market, what we do here is to buy the low, or we sell the high. When the prices get to this point, this very point, it call for the BS to begin to sell, because the price has gotten to the peak. So they can only begin to sell and sell and sell and come down here again. When where this place is the peak, this is the peak where the sales has gotten. Then the bulls will take it over from the BS here and begin to push the price higher until e get to the roof again, resistance, where e could no longer go further. The BS take it from the bulls again and begin to push the price down like that until e get to the floor of the market once again. That is how the scenario it continue to play out until perhaps when either the bull, the BS in the market, and continue to go higher, and the trend here, the support and resistance abate and stops until when next the market return to the mode where there is equilibrium, equal goods and services, and there is equal money to spend by the buyers. At that point in time, this is what is playing out. The buyers are enough in the market and the sellers are enough. The buyers enough, the sellers enough, the buyers. It's a case This case scenario is, that is why I'm even said it as a note from the outset, that this subject or discussion is not applicable with Nigerian economy right now. As things stand, the Nigerian economy is nosediving, is sick. Nigerian economy is sick right now. We only practice monopoly and oligopoly, where one person is able to dominate the market and supplying goods and services. So at any rate, he could wake up without any remorse or any regret and fix or raise the price of any particular item at any given time. That is why this support and resistance cannot work in our economy. It is impossible. It is very, very impossible. There is no price control. There is no. We are in a country where the leaders supposed to be the followers, while the followers has become the leaders. With that being said, with close observation, we see where the candle is making low on the parallel lines, where we have the support and the resistance. This is resistance, while this is support. The places is touching the line below is the lowest price, while the places the candle touches the line above is the highest price at the particular point in time. Here as well, e touch here, 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 here and here. All the point, how many point do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 points where the candle touch the parallel line below, which is our support. And on the above we have one, two, three, four, and five. Five support, five resistance points on the parallel line above. We also observe the zigzag movement. One, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is where the market, at every point the supply goes to the market, the buyer react to the price, either to buy and continue to push the price up. The seller want to push the price down and want to sell more, while the buyer are to continue to push the prices up. The support line and the resistance line. In the market, anytime dis two line or dis form of candle formation appears, it lead us to where it is favourable for a buy, a long or a short. When the price get to the peak, it's a signal or appear to tell us that the price could not go beyond the support line, and that is the grave, the doji, this little candle with a little body is called a doji. So then when it's sighted, then you understand, the trader understand that it's time for the market to start selling or pushing, or the bears are ready to push the market down once again. So in that regard, we sell here, we sell here, but the opposite is when the candles in this formation touches the support line, the message is that we should get ready to buy, especially when we see a when there is appearance of a red and a blue candle on the support line here. The message is that the market is ready, the bulls are ready to push the market, take it up again to the resistance. So here we place a buy position or a long position. But on the resistance, when the price get to this resistance, we place a short position, that we short the market. That is what it's telling us. Like in typical demand and supply in the market, when the price is, the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. Then you will sell, the sellers will sell less when the prices are high, but they will push the price until they become indifferent, both become indifferent, and the seller or the buyer and the buyers at the same time understood that they cannot compromise their stand. One cannot buy at higher price and one cannot sell at the lowest prices. So both sell at price convenient for them, because there is complete knowledge of price in the market. The market the market is almost perfect, in that there is free entrance and there is information and the prices are stable. That is, at the outset, I made a notice that this subject or discussion is not applicable anywhere in Nigeria. Our economy is unable to practice a free market. So this is candle story or support and resistance, or demand and supply, as we all know, are real, but they are real in some certain economy, but not with ours. Where common knowledge of price of goods and services right now in Nigeria. Like I use a price of cement as a typical example. The price of cement today could not be the same the following day by tomorrow. As I also use the exchange rate of naira to the dollar. Naira as at November 2023 was around the range of 700 naira to a dollar. But today, this is February 2024, it has more than doubled. Today it is 1,600 plus exchange rate of naira to the dollar. So our economy is unpredictable. Cannot afford to practice a transparent market such as the foreign exchange market or the market or the economy of the western world. Our economy is nosediving. It's unfortunate. While you're doing your technical analysis, when you come across a formation like this, you should understood what the message the candle is passing across. So you know you take action immediately, almost immediately. You know when to buy, when to place a long, or when to go for a short. You short the market or you long the market. Remember to subscribe. I cherish your subscription, your comments, mostly your comments, liking and sharing my page. Let friends and other traders, newbie traders, I'm doing this for your sake because I knew what I passed through, my experience before I get where I am right now, before I'm able to understood this kind of story or analysis. Welcome back from the candlestick analysis. My story so far, I hope it impacted your trading style. When you come across a trader, when you come across situation or formation of candle setup such as the one I just showed, I hope you take advantage of it. You know when the market is making high and low in a range mode that is within two parallel lines where the candles are not piercing through these lines above or below. The candle going are trending in range. Expect more of this subsequently in the future. I will be bringing stories or chart analysis such as similar to this that will enable you to grow as a newbie in the foreign exchange market or in the MT4, MT5 platform. I'll be bringing simple, hey traders, welcome back from the other side of analysis. Having told, having told the story of candlesticks, their formation, their behavior, their mode of communication, I hope in my own little way I've been able to pass a message, especially to you newbie in the market, and hopefully you have learned one or two, especially showing you what to expect when you see a support or resistance formation. The attitude the bulls and the bears relate, the buyers and the seller, the demand and the supply, the support and resistance. The support is the buyers, the bulls in the market, while the resistance represent the sellers or the bears in the market who are in the market who doesn't want higher prices. They insist on lower prices so that they could sell more of their wares, their goods and services. While the bulls are in the market who they are what they after is higher prices. They once the price comes lower to the support level, the floor, they push, they reject low price, they push it, start pushing the price up so that the price they want higher price. They are the ones, the bulls are there to push the price up while the bears push the price down. They don't want price to go beyond the roof, the resistance. They don't want it to go beyond the resistance, and at any moment e get to resistance, they appear to push the price down below the resistance. Dem want to sell more, dem go dey push the price by selling more of their goods. While the bulls, they are they are on the bulls are the floor below. They don't want the price to go below this floor. Whatever the price touches the floor, they want to push it. They reject lower prices. While the bears reject higher prices. They don't want it to go. The bears doesn't want the price to go beyond it. They start pushing the price down, down at this point. When you see a wick of the candle, that shows the rejection. The wick, the two candles, blue and red, that stood either on the resistance or on the support. The wick that touches here, that shows you the price rejection by the bulls. You see, they reject the price and they start pushing the price up. But on the top here, the bears reject higher prices. You will see a wick that touch the resistance. That shows price rejection. They don't want higher prices. At that point, they begin to push the price down. And as they push the price down, so much more they sold the sales at that particular situation. Whenever you see, whenever as a trader, whenever you see your price get to this support, to this resistance, the parallel line on the up, when you draw a trend line and you see a ranging candle, you get a ranging candle under this parallel line on the top and the parallel line, horizontal line on the bottom, and you see the candle ranging up in zigzag, up down, up down, up down. They are making high and low, 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 high and low pattern. When e get to the parallel horizontal line, up or down, make sure that when it's up, know that the bears are in the market. They are ready to begin to push the price down. Go long at that point. Begin to sell. Because if you fail to sell at that point, you will be sorry. The market will go against you. The market will go against you if you refuse to sell when the bears are in the market. Sorry for you. It will be unfortunate. You will lose. But when the price is at the bottom of the horizontal parallel line, which I said it is support, at this point, when the price gets to this point and you see a rejection, or you see two bulls, a bullish and a bearish candle, is telling you, e passing a message of buy, that the bulls are in the market. They have rejected lower prices. You should, as a trader, begin to prepare to buy along with the bulls. Follow the bulls and begin to buy the market. Buy, buy, begin to buy, begin to go long. I hope I'm making an impact. If I'm making an impact with this story or narration, please hit the like button, subscribe, like, and share. If you feel I'm making an impact, please encourage this station. If you feel I'm making an impact, I'm passing a message. If I'm passing a message, if you're following me, if you are flowing with me, please hit the subscription button. Yes, hit it now on your YouTube. Look down, you see the the bell the bell button. Hit the bell button. That's subscription. Hit the bell button. If you are watching me from on YouTube on Facebook, if you are watching on Facebook, if you are seeing if you are seeing this video, if you have come across this video on Facebook and you think there is a room for improvement, you have something you would like me to correct or improve in subsequent production, please use the comment box, and I appreciate the ones coming so far from my previous uploads. I have other videos on YouTube. Please do well to check my other videos. It will help as a newbie trader. Those my video I'm producing it so that with experience you don't make some silly mistake I must have made in the time past. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I want to improve. Just criticize what I have right now. Let me know where I can do some amends. That will be all for now. Subscribe, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the like button. Comment, subscribe, like, and share. I'm expecting it. Encourage this channel. Show some love. Show some love. Show some love. Show some love. More, 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 more. Yes, more, more, more. Share, share, share. Share. Let it go viral. Let more traders, even more traders, come across this video. I want to see comments. I want to see criticism. I want to hear what you feel about this video. Till I come your way next time, stay cool.